Hi there, and thanks for joining us again on the Boiled Egg Safari. This week I'm in the Karoo. I'm in the Northern Cape of South Africa. I'm fortunate enough to have the opportunity to take part in a management hunt. I can cull some Springbok on this farm. And if all goes according to plan, I'm going to try for the first time to film one of my solo hunts. Forgive me if I sound a little out of breath. I think I've picked up a bit of a cold on the way up, but hopefully it's not going to prevent me from doing a nice stalk. I've been coming here for a few years now. A family of mine very generously allow me to hunt here on my own, which is a privilege these days. So what I'm going to do this afternoon is just drive around and kind of orientate myself with the farm again. It's been a year since I was here last. So just spend a bit of time in the veld again, reacquainting myself with the farm and the area and the landscape. It's incredible out here. Beautiful, beautiful. It's very harsh. Things that survive out here have to have something special about them. I love it. So that's a good sign. There's a bit of movement around here. The farm manager did see some Springbok here during the course of the week. So I'm hopeful that we'll see something. Unfortunately, anyone who knows Karoo Springbok knows they don't stand around and give you photo opportunities. So hopefully we'll see some. I don't know if I can capture it on this lens, but it'll be an indication whether or not it's worth trying here tomorrow morning. Also, I've brought the rifle along just in case. Who knows, this afternoon maybe we'll see something. And I prefer obviously to do a walk and stalk, but our time is a bit short, so I'm not going to pull my nose up if an opportunity presents itself. About 6 or 7 of them over there. It's a long way off, and every time I move they run up. I'm going to drive a little bit further, see if I just get the sun a little bit more at my back. At the moment I can't see anything through the scope or through the binoculars properly anyway. See if we can get a bit closer without them running off. Let's have a look. Getting a little bit closer now, they're not moving off. So I'm hoping my tactics working here to try and get around them with the sun on my back. Just going very slowly. I think it's going to have to be a quick shot. Hopefully they're not too far. Shit. He's going to move off. I'm going to see if I can get a shot. I think that was positive. I don't think I got any of that on camera. I found him. He did go straight down. At least now I know I've got something in the freezer, whether I come right or not with that stalk tomorrow. We'll see. But at least there's something in the cooler. The rest of his herd are up there. You can see them. I don't know if you'll be able to see. They're still busy moving across there. It's quite deceptive hunting Springbok out in big wide open spaces like this, because it's very difficult to judge the distances. I was told when I started hunting in the Karoo was, if you can see with the naked eye, you can see the black line on the side of the Springbok, that means he's still within range. Once it starts blurring and you just see like a bit of white and movement and the different colors blending in, then forget about it, then it's too far away. I know there's some guys out there you can take on those 500-meter shots, but I'm not one of them. So yeah, it is getting close to sunset now. I'm going to have to probably make my way home, start getting prepped for tomorrow. I don't really know which area of the farm I'm going to tackle. I can just see the scale of what I have to hunt on. Right, so it's about 4:45 in the morning. I want to try and be in the camp before it starts getting light. So off we go. So I've just moved in here next to this little bush. When the sun comes up, I'll be in the shadow. The only thing is I'm quite exposed at the moment. That moon is very bright, so I've got to keep my movements to a minimum. A slight breeze is just picking up, which counts in my favour. It'll shield my smell for sure, and a bit of the sound I'll make as I try and stalk him. The sun's starting to come up behind me, so I just want to crawl up onto this ridge and have a peep over the top. What's worrying me a little bit is the fact that I can only see one Springbok. I'm just worried he might have some others around him somewhere, and I don't want to spook them before I get a chance to get in this guy. This picture separated me. Springbok is feeding in the sun, is feeding towards me. He's behind the bush. Right, there we go. Right. Get the camera. I can't believe he's still there. You see me now though. It's so tough. The kudu's still standing there, he's looking at me. The two females moved off. That was such a spot of luck. Just give him 10 minutes or so and I'm going to walk up there. Fantastic. As you can see, I mean there's not much cover. These little bushes is all I had to work with. Anyway, quite a place to put a bird. 1 foot in the Karoo, free ranging food. Look at that big guy. Beautiful. That is fantastic. So he was standing away from me, so I had to sneak that bullet in there behind his rib cage. Thanks, old guy. That is the best result I could have imagined. Had a fantastic Kudu Bull. Look at him there. So it wasn't actually what we were after. But like I said, these kudus are free ranging, they come and go as they like. What a privilege. What an absolute privilege. No one around for miles. Miles and miles and miles, no one around. What a fantastic morning. Right, I'm going to gut this guy, then I'm going to have to make the long march back to the farmhouse to get Chris and them to come help me, because this requires a bit of assistance. Happy Hunter's Walk. Aha! Here's the road. Things should get a bit easier from here. Okay, I wasn't going to show you any of this butchering, because I guess you can see loads of butchering videos on YouTube and what have you. If you processing your own meat, or even if someone else is going to process your meat, before you send your meat off, get your little fillets out. It's a great lunch. Just taken one out, but that's where it comes from. Right inside next to the spine, and there's the other one. The other one's right there. I'm going to take that one out now. The simple procedure, what you're trying to do is right at the top, there's a little edge at the top. Get hold of that, tear that off, cut that off, and then you can basically just pull it out. It comes away quite easily. Tiny little fillet, but it is one of my favourite parts of the animal. Still my favourite.